Hi everyone, this is Dr. Hud, cancer surgeon and health coach, here to help women recover fully from breast cancer, live their best lives and reduce their risk of cancer recurrence. Today I'm going to give you 3 tips on improving your gut health and why that's important after breast cancer treatment. Now, gut health has been an important topic or a more popular topic over the last 10 to 20 years because we know from multiple studies that having good gut health has an impact on several diseases like obesity, diabetes and even cancer. There are trillions of bacteria within your gut that are very close to the gut cells, and there's hundreds of species in there. Normally, in normal health, these bacteria have what's called a symbiotic relationship with you. You provide them warmth and moisture, they help with digestion of certain foods and other metabolic benefits for the body. However, this can be disrupted, which results in poor gut health. And poor gut health means 3 things. Number 1 is weakening of the barrier, i.e. the gut barrier, which separates the outside world from the rest of your body. So the things that actually separate the outside world from your body is your skin, and obviously your eyes and so on, and your respiratory system and your mouth, but also the gut. It separates you from the inside out, all the bacteria and other toxins from the rest of your body. So weakening of this barrier, known as leaky gut, is one aspect of poor gut health. Secondly, this results in entry of bacteria into the bloodstream. So there'll always be some bacteria that enter the bloodstream, but excessive entry is bad for the body, which I'll come to shortly. And thirdly, increased inflammation. Increased inflammation in the gut, which then enters the bloodstream, and increased inflammation within the body is bad for general health, has multiple effects, and specifically on cancer recovery it has negative effects. Usually this happens because there's a change in the proportion of species within the gut. So there are some good bacteria and bad ones, and normally with normal gut health there's a very small percentage of bad bacteria, and when these overgrow, this can have an impact on the barrier and also increase inflammation within the body. And I won't go into too much detail in this video. And all of these contribute to poor health specifically in relation to breast cancer, and I'll specifically mention 2 reasons. Number 1 is indirectly because of an increase in the prevalence of obesity and diabetes. So the effects of increased bad bacteria results in increased messengers that are messenger hormones released by bacteria, and this causes increased inflammation in the body and also signals some of the fat cells to increase fat storage. So increased inflammation, increased fat storage, and also this increased inflammation has an impact on liver metabolism, which results in increased insulin resistance, and this can have an impact on obesity. And we know that increased obesity and insulin resistance is linked to poor recovery and the increased risk of cancer coming back. Secondly, poor gut health can have an impact on the cancer risk directly, because increased inflammation is good for cancer, bad for cancer recovery. So increased inflammation in the gut and in the blood, what can help some cancer cells survive and grow. And there's also some evidence that poor gut health may also increase estrogen levels in the blood. So for certain types of cancers, the most common types, we need to block these to reduce the risk of the cancer coming back. Poor gut health can increase them in the blood. So here are the 3 tips. I want to give you a background on why gut health is important. Here are the 3 tips to help you improve your gut health. Number 1 is to manage and reduce excess sugar and carbohydrates. Sugar and processed carbohydrates cause bacterial overgrowth, particularly of the bad bacteria. So sugar and carbohydrates generally have no nutritional value. Really, you should just see them as treats, and you should prioritize more nutritious foods which are better for your gut health. So if you remove these or reduce these in your diet, then you'll have a double effect. You'll improve your health overall, nourish your body, and also improve your gut health. Number 2 is to add fermented foods. Fermented foods are foods that are the result of fermentation, where through natural processes microorganisms can convert the carbohydrates in certain foods into alcohols or acids, and these give the foods a certain zest or taste. And you have foods like kimchi, foods like sauerkraut, these foods, and also certain kinds of kefir yogurts, fermented yogurts. These are very useful. So if you add these to your diet on a regular basis, this can improve your gut health and can help help to promote the growth of good bacteria instead of the bad bacteria. And thirdly, this is a tip that's not as important as the first two, but still important. Adding polyphenols to your diet can also help to promote gut health, and these are found in things like dark chocolate, green tea, and almonds and broccoli. Most of these things are all good for your diet. Obviously, not too much sugary dark chocolate is not in good quantities or in excess quantities. But green tea, almonds, broccoli, great. These are good sources of polyphenols as well. So, most of the effects of your gut are going to be from having a good diet and then adding things like probiotics and also some prebiotics, which I talk about in a separate video. So hopefully you found these tips useful, and also the overall video useful. If you have any questions about this, please put them in the comments below. If you found this video useful, then please like and subscribe, and check out some of my links below. And I hope to talk about gut health a bit more on other videos, and I'll see you on the next video.